and welcome to Computer Essentials. This is the spring 2020 semester, and I am Linda Sessions, your instructor. Just wanted to go over some information here in the class to help you get going with it. First thing is here in Blackboard under the What's New section. This is where you'll see postings from me from time to time. The main one for this week that I want you to look at is the Remind app. The Remind app is a text-like app that you can use to communicate with me through your smartphone. The easiest way to sign up is just to text this at Compass 2 to 81010 from your phone, and it will have you download the app and get signed up for the class. A lot of you have already done that. Thank you for that. If you haven't, please go ahead and do that. It's a great way to get a hold of me. You can also get a hold of me through the mail here in Blackboard. If you click on the My Mail and you go to Create Message, right here in the To box, you would just find my name as instructor. Click over here on this little chevron to move my name over here. Put something in the text box, and then write your note, and then hit Submit. It's very easy. You can even email all of your classmates from this mail. I'm going to go ahead and cancel this. I don't need to send my mail to me. Here in the course content, you're looking in my view. It looks a little bit different than yours, but not much. The Navigate, here's how to navigate Blackboard is all right here. The Start Here module. Very important module. Make sure that you read through this. Here's a welcome from me. The syllabus and course schedule is right here, as well as other tips and information on the class. Click on the syllabus and course schedule. This is the most important piece that you need to look at. Read through it. There is a syllabus quiz that you will be completing this week, so make sure that you read through this so you can get the questions answered correctly on that syllabus quiz. Clear down on the very last couple of pages is the course schedule. This shows you exactly each week what you need to be doing. So here, Module 1, which is the same as Week 1, lets you know that you need to read these portions in Blackboard before you start doing the assignments. So read through the Start Here module. Read the Concepts Module 2. Read Concepts Module 4. Read through the Student Handbook. Now, you don't have to read them word for word, but read through it because you've got quizzes over all 4 of those areas. All 4 of those quizzes are due January 26th. I do not accept late work, only in an emergency situation and on a case-by-case basis, and you must contact me before the due date. But if you send me an email on January 25th and say, hey, I didn't get anything done, I'm going to be saying, why didn't you get anything done? If it was just you just didn't have the time to do it, you're not going to be able to make it up. Think of this class as your job, and your projects for your job are due January 26th. Hopefully you wouldn't be going up to your boss and saying, I'm not going to get these projects done, because your boss isn't going to like it very well. And so please watch your due dates. You can finish things early. So don't wait until the last minute. All of your assignments are due on Sundays by 11:59 p.m. Now, it's not always easy to get a hold of me on the weekends. I do have a life beyond school, believe it or not. I do try to keep up with my email from my students, with the Remind app from the students, but sometimes I get busy on the weekends and I might not get back with you real quick. So make sure, just work ahead. You always, here's Module 2, Week 2, everything is set. Write these down in your calendar, and then you can mark them off as you get them done, so you know you have those things done. So back here in the Start Here module, another thing I want to point out to you is the Remote Desktop Guide. This class requires you to use Microsoft Office 2019 or Office 365 to complete the assignments. You cannot complete these assignments in Google Docs. If you have a Chromebook, you need to download the Remote Desktop Application app from the Google Play Store. You're going to need that on your Chromebook, and then you're going to be following these instructions to use the remote desktop. This will allow you to have access to Microsoft Office to complete your assignments. Now, if all of that just went over your head, that's fine. Call our Student IT Help Desk at 677-9906. That's what they're there for. They will help you get stuff set up on your Chromebook. They will help you get your remote desktop set up correctly. If you don't have Office 365, Office 2019, you can download a free copy of that through Blackboard. Up here at the top, you have the Student Resources tab. It's right there. But you can call the instructors and the help at the Student IT Help Desk. Again, 677-9906. They are there to help you with your computer questions. Sorry, I'm getting a frog in my throat. Now, they are not there to help you with your assignments on the class. So don't call them up and say, hey, how do I open up Word? But call them up and say, hey, I need Word on my computer. Can you help me? Those types of questions. Okay, back to course content. Here's another link for following instructions. Now, you won't see this Instructor Resources tab on yours. Here is Module 1. You can see you have everything that's due this week is already listed here for you. Tried to make it real easy for you. If we click in here, we're going to go into it. One thing that you need to make sure that you have done is you need to make sure you have your pop-up blocker. So here in the week 1 in the assignment information, you have this assignment information in each module. It gives you some information on the class. Starting next week, there will be an open lab where you can come in and get help. If you need some extra help this week, let me know. I'm available during the day, just not in the evening this week, but I will be next week on Tuesdays and Wednesdays from 4 to 7 at the WSU South Campus. Pop-up blockers. This section right here is very, very important. You must have your pop-up blocker disabled on your computer in order to open up the textbook. If you send me a text or an email saying you can't open up the textbook, I'm going to ask you 2 questions. 1, what type of computer do you have? If you have a Chromebook, you need to use the Remote Desktop app. The second thing I'm going to ask you, do you have your pop-up blockers disabled? And there are instructions right here on how to do it. And there's a video right here in YouTube that walks you through how to turn off your pop-up blockers. Okay, here on the assignment information, I'll also list all the outcomes for the week, as well as your assignments. Again, these assignments right here should match what you also have in your syllabus and also in that module right here. So let's come back here to Module 1. You got your syllabus quiz here. It's a multiple choice question. And again, here's your introduction, lesson objectives, and then here comes the text. So I'm going to open up this so you can see what it looks like. When you click on it, if nothing happens, if it just gets this white screen, chances are you don't have your pop-up blockers turned off. You should have something like this pop up. Now I'm going to tell you up here in the right hand corner of your box you have the minimize, maximize, and close buttons. Maximize your windows when you're in your textbook. It's going to just help you get around. Here's information here. If you see this arrow over here, this little chevron, that means you need to click on it to advance to the next page. There's lots of information in here. So make sure you read through it, and when you're finished with it, you can close this box and then go to the next section, to be 2.2. Click to launch, and again, it's going to load that content for you. Now this first week, you're not going to be working on any projects. They are all multiple choice quizzes. Now you only have one chance to take these, so make sure you look through this textbook, look through the information before you go in to take the test. So here's your syllabus quiz, here's your concept module 2 quiz, here's your concept module 4 quiz. There's also a student handbook quiz. Now the student handbook, I'm going to click back up here on my course content tab. The student handbook that it's talking about is listed right here in your class in Blackboard. So click on that student handbook. Make sure you just look through these. There's an attendance policy, a little bit about the bookstore, financial aid, lots of information about the school. So there's a lot of reading this week. We won't be getting into Word until the third week of class. But there is a lot of reading this week, a lot of information to help you with your classes. Again, watch the due dates. Everything this week is due January 26th by 11:59 p.m. So make sure you watch that due date, get stuff turned in on time. If you have questions, use that Remind app, use the email here. You can send me an email through here Blackboard or through Navigate, but make sure you reach out to me. I will also be calling students this week just to introduce myself on the phone and to see if you have any questions. So I don't know if you want to look forward to that or not, but I'm here. My goal is to help you be successful. So whatever I can do to help you within reason, let me know, but you need to reach out. I can't read your mind. So welcome to class. Welcome to WSU Tech. I'm Linda Sessions, and I'm your instructor this semester. Have a good evening.